Hi there, welcome back to Shadows Awakening. As I mentioned last time, we're picking up this time, unable to save, trapped in a room full of poison gas, getting shot at by some dickhead with a bow. And there's a statue there. Probably some kind of puzzle in a room filled with poison gas again, just want to re-emphasize that. So I guess, since I can't save, what we'll do is we'll just go out there, and we've got 8 out of 10 soul stones. Now this particular poison, it actually affects the Shadow Realm as well, so the Devourer here gets a nasty rattling cough when he's in there. So what we might do is just kind of move on in. Actually, idea. Does it affect our zombie? Does this poison gas affect our undead zombie? Yep, sure does. Because, you know, that's how that works. Alright, so whatever. So we'll just use our highest movement rate character. We'll just run in here. Okay, I've got an interact thing with the statue.
Hate me, demon!
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, dying and all that. Alright. Is this a thing that we can... You little fucker. Okay, so I got a quest update there. Meaning what? I don't know. Did we... Were things solved? I still see a lot of poison gas. I wonder if I should be using him just, you know, because then I get on there. Alright, so I guess the next question is, did that open the door? It did not. So we are still absolutely trapped in this room. Okay, okay, so we've got a headless statue there. So we're just kind of consuming... Do they all have to face the same way, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, we're probably just gonna die in here. I'm not sure. Does this one have to face in? Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? Okay, why don't you just fucking die? Is it like, I think we're screwed as it is, right? Like, I think we're screwed. Like, does this guy have to face, I don't know, in here? Yeah, no, for sure. And then this guy doesn't have a head. The statue doesn't work. Alright, I have no idea. So cool. So another great opportunity for me to pause the game and try to find out what the fuck's going on, having used all the charges of my soul stone. I am not loving... I don't love puzzles anyway, but I'm not loving the puzzle content of this. Spin statues... What the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? And seriously, fix your poison pipes. Like, this place is nonsense. Alright, be right back. Okay, so here we are. Back where we killed the aphotic Spider Queen. Still got a couple of her minions chilling. Because I had to reload. Because obviously I didn't have any autosaves or anything that was any closer to that nonsense room with the statues. Now, I do now know how to beat that clever puzzle. So, we're gonna go do that. And this time not hopefully expend all of our healing assets. Because that obviously kind of cripples us going forward, since it turns out we're gonna have to do that a couple of times. Alright, just kind of eating some damage here. Have to go through the endless spider plague again. I'm wondering what that slowing effect is. It's just, once again, kind of just, you know, emphasizes that clunkiness and that, you know, feeling of like walking through a deep mud or something while you play this. But again, you know, I think part of that is maybe a little bit because this was sort of a console title and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to quick save here. Now, I do actually know what to do in this area here, and it's maybe not going to be too bad. So let's go in. Okay, door will seal. Now we're going to switch to the Shadow Realm. We'll see which way they're facing, and then we'll just try to face them in that direction, right? Okay, we're gonna have to heal already. Alright, so that statue's facing the right way. This one you can't manipulate. This one here is facing that way. So we're gonna have to do this twice. Come on, please. Please interact with the statue, please. You're getting shot. All kinds of bad shit is happening. Yeah, no, I know. Alright. So I believe that that should be it. That is supposed to be the solution. Okay. It is, however, apparently not the solution. So that's cool. Maybe I'm doing the rooms in the wrong order. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me just see. Maybe there's something back here that I have to do. But as far as the walkthrough that I took a look at, because yes, I'm at that stage. Like, this game definitely has frustrated the shit out of me with its completely opaque randomness. That I just, you know, maybe it could just be that I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm in kind of a grumpy mood, so here we are. But also the game just feels kind of... yeah, okay, so that one's right, the other one's right. The door is still sealed.
I shall not.
Maybe it's a case of all these guys have to die, like, which is, again, just fucking brutal given the fact that it's full of this fucking gas. Oh, this is fucking... This is fucking terrible, basically. Alright, well, I'll just kind of come over here. I think I can stand here, not get shot. Some of these fucking dumbasses will come up here, and I can shoot them. We've used half of our total healing, which obviously is going to be crippling for the other side, but there might be an opportunity for us to... There might be an opportunity for us to get some souls or something like that, so that we can get our soul stone recharged. Because the only thing I can think of is that we have to kill all these little bastards, because otherwise there's no way out, right? So that won't help us too much. Okay, fuckwit, come on. Come up the stairs. Come up the stairs, you fucking bastard. Alright. No, come up the fucking stairs. Honestly, dude. Honestly. Don't even consider kiting me. Okay, so now we've got one that's down, like, now we've got one that's down here, I believe. So there's no way to get to him without probably consuming the remainder of our healing items. Which means if that door is not open, we're fucked. And it is indeed not open. Alright, well, let's just, I guess, keep going through characters. Go club him to death or something. Okay. Find another character. Door is not open. Alright. Remember that part where I said now I know what to do? I don't know what to do. I did the thing. Okay, hang on. I'll watch the rest of the walkthrough and see what the fuck's going on. Well, there we go. That was the missing link. Turns off the gas. Godforsaken game. Alright. Grumpy. Not loving it. But I guess here we are. Stubbornly refusing to use more health potions. What I might do instead is level up and sort of see whether that gives me any health back. I can't remember, actually, because I only play this fairly infrequently. Now, see, this is one of those things, though, where this is the YouTube thing working in my favor. I 100% would have given up on this game already if it were not for the fact that I'm recording it. Like, I actually sort of grudgingly sat down to play it, and that's probably kind of mean to the game. The game isn't really that bad, right? It's just that I sort of drop out of the mood to play them, so by the fact that I have a schedule, I need to upload some videos for tomorrow, then it's gotten me playing it again, and that's probably a good thing. I mean, that is what I was going for. Okay, let's start on the demon here, and we'll work our way through. Okay, so we've got 2 skill points saved up. And I'm kind of wondering if there's really anything we want to spend them on. Probably not. I haven't really been using possession. We could actually level that to level 2. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of wondering. We are, you know, we're almost, like, we're headed for level 10 where we could get some of these cool ass, like, AoE damage abilities and stuff like that. I think that might be what I want to do instead. All right, so we're just gonna pause on spending those skill points for now. I don't know whether that's the right call, but that's what we're gonna do. All right, we do have an additional talent though. Now that is interesting. Every attacker has a 25% chance to run away in panic. I don't love that. That's actually pretty inconvenient. Pretty much every game that ever gives you that just makes it harder to get your loot. Makes it less efficient. So let's kind of dig through here. Decreases cooldown of active skills by 7%. That's not terrible. Increases agility. Do we have might? Yeah, okay. Increases strength. I mean, I think this guy's attacks are largely strength-based. Boy, would that ever have been useful a couple minutes ago. We've just got these damage. Increases hit points by 300. That's not bad. This is actually not bad as well, right? Like, I don't know. That regeneration is... I can actually see wanting to have this on pretty much all my characters for just that passive ability for them to heal. Because remember, we did establish that they do heal even when they're not the focus character. So that's kind of useful potentially. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of keep upgrading here. Lots of strength, really high attack rating, because I'm just wandering around rending things with my demon claws. All right, so we'll confirm that. We'll move on to Evia. All right, starting with her skills, we've got 2 skill points available here. We could, with her, actually go ahead and upgrade her Fire Breath. This is her basic direct damage spell that I use all the time. So we could go and add a level to this one and just get a little bit more damage output. In fact, quite a bit more damage output. Gonna do it. Burn things with a little more vigor. All right, now we have the same option here. Increases regen by 2. Now, I'm assuming that's maybe, is that 2 HP per second? I don't really know. But we're gonna take it. It just reduces the amount of pressure that we have on our soulstone collection, right? The more of that we have, the better, I think. Okay, and we'll just add some agility as well, increasing her critical chance bonus because that does seem to affect her spells. Okay, so we're gonna head over to Urshak here as well. So for skills, let's see, we haven't really been using the oil flask. It's one that we could use if we were quick enough on the combo. I mean, I was definitely fumbling it when I was first trying to use it, but he does seem pretty useful with some of these other abilities as well. Like this one here, we don't have the levels for it yet. This one, Suicide, I don't know. Look at that damage though. I mean, that is fucking output. Like, how's that compared to the landmine? A lot. It's like 3 landmines. Should we just have this on call? I mean, maybe we should. This does quite a bit of damage as well. Again, like I haven't really used this guy very much. For some reason, I just don't think he feels very good to use. He doesn't feel like what I want. I guess what my expectation for the archer is, right? Like I kind of want to be able to zip around the battlefield, just sort of kiting and stuff. And he feels very slow and clunky. I probably need to do a lot of work with gear and stuff like that. But, you know, he takes a long time to draw arrows. And anyway, now I'm just complaining about this poor little bastard. But I think what I might do... I'm not going to take this one. I mean, taking one of your characters out of the fight, even if it does a lot of damage, I don't love it. All right, so let's bump the roll a little bit, give ourselves better damage, 480 damage, nothing to sneeze at. So we'll take that. As far as talents are concerned, we're going to carry on just assigning everyone the ability to just passively regenerate their health. And for him, again, we'll stack a couple points into willpower just to round it off because I like those nice round numbers. And then we'll put more into agility. 6% crit chance right there. But of course he also has, like, we look at, yes, we'll apply that. We look at his weapon and stuff, you can see that we're getting additional critical chance. So his overall chance is probably getting pretty good by now. Okay, and then we just got to take care of our ironclad zombie here. So in terms of skills, he doesn't have a lot of skills out, but we could potentially open a new one. Yeah. I think I might just sit here holding on to some skills. Waiting for these upgrade levels to pop. Once again, I haven't used him a lot. He's very, very slow, very ponderous. See, I already have regeneration on him. Man, toughness. That's pretty tempting. Just a flat 300 extra health. Let's see. Is there anything else that makes sense for him? Critical hits reduce enemy armor for 3 seconds. That actually is something that do I have that on him? Precision? No. But yeah, that's something that probably at some point should go into one of these sockets for him because he does crit at a higher rate than any of the other characters. Your ability increase endurance by 10. So if we look at this, we actually have quite a bit of endurance already. So that would bring us up to endurance 50. Now, I don't know exactly what, so okay, bonus hit points is 400. So that would give us a bonus of 100 hit points. So realistically, if we wanted to just socket toughness, that would be 3 times as effective as increasing that endurance in terms of hit points. We're actually going to do that, socket toughness. So he should be pretty hard to take down at this point. Okay. All right, I still can't save. Okay, yeah, there you can see that effect. Our hit points are regenerating significantly faster. That's good. Right across the board, we can see that regen taking place there. All right, so let's move on. We've got basically the same pile of nonsense to go through on the other side here. So let's start working our way back. And yeah, so it turns out these webs is what was slowing me down there as well. And all this is in aid of opening this door here, right? So our current quest is to find another route out. So let's see what's going on in the next room. I'm not sure whether it has the same, you know, poison gas. Oh, that's nice. Little upgraded fire there. Stop evading. Stop evading. Rude. Okay, you... What? Why the fucking... There's that little delay, right? You can tell that I obviously want to drop the AoE there and then quickly flick to here to go kiting back. So I tapped and then it dropped my AoE where I moved my cursor to. It's just that little bit, just, you know, a little bit non-responsive sometimes. It's not a big issue. It's not a big issue, right? Like, this is sort of unnecessary complaining on my part. But it is bugging me that tiny bit, right? Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Have that. Explode. Thank you. I hate you. Probably everyone hates you. I can't imagine anyone thinking you're a good dude. Alright, let's drop... Yeah, I did it again. I tried to target those guys and just flicked the mouse too fast. It didn't quite happen for me. That's, I mean, it is 100%. It's on me, right? I'm trying to do shit that it doesn't want me to do. A root. Thank you. The only upside to this spider-infested hellhole is they all contain these little amounts of XP for me to use. Oh, good. Oh, good. Nice. I was worried that I wasn't going to get to kill any more of you guys. All right. Oh, hello. Hey, I actually need to kill you right now.
Pointless attack.
I did a bad thing with my soul stone. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, hello. Hey, guys. Would you...
That's disappointed me.
See, this is kind of what I was talking about with not taking the enemies run from you. Nothing's more annoying than enemies running from you. Alright, so here we go. We're using the same mechanic again. We can see which way this guy's facing. Oh. You got some souls on you, buddy? I don't need many. I just need a couple. Just a quick fix. Thank you. Alright, so... Okay, that one's the broken one. That one's facing inward there. Okay, so let's rotate that. And this one is facing that way. All right. Why are you... Okay. No, why? I don't know why she runs around like to another side of the statue to interact with it each time. That's kind of funny. All right, but let's just finish looting this place, and then I think what we're gonna find, of course, additional enemies abound. I think what we're gonna find is that door that's kind of located centrally there is gonna be open for us, and we are getting close, hopefully, to escaping this spider-infested hellhole. At which point we can probably go back and tell Arashad that he's got his little escape route all squared away. All right, so let's head back and check. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna juice them for their sweet XP, but still, it's getting old. It's getting old. I sort of have this thing, like where I live, you know, it's not like Australia or something like that where...
Well, Arashad's father was right after all.
He was.
This could be Arashad's secret route.
Okay, looks like we can't actually go there, so it looks like this is one of those things where we're gonna have to just head home. And tell him about it, but we don't actually use it ourselves. That is fine. Let's just see how far we got to run to get to the cenotaph. I actually remember what it was called this time. Anyway, yeah, so where I live, you know, obviously not Australian or anything like that, so I don't have spiders that, you know, have health bars or anything. But we do get spiders here that are sort of a couple inches across. And they're like really gangly spiders as well. Like they scurry. Like they'll just kind of scurry around on the floor. And it's sort of like one of those things where I want to be enlightened, and I want to sort of take the viewpoint that, you know, spider bros, good for your house. So I was just kind of waiting there because the characters often have something to say when they warp in. You know, good for your house, kill bugs and pests and stuff like that. But there's just a certain size and appearance of spider where I'm like, you and I cannot cohabitate. Like, I've got nothing against spider kind. We just can't do this, right? Like, you've got to go. There's other spiders. So we have these little jumping spiders that are actually kind of cute, you know? They're just kind of like little compact little guys. They can get, you know, maybe like a centimeter long or so. Those ones are fine. It's just those big gangly spiders, I don't know what it is, right? Like intellectually, I should be aware that they're not really a big deal. They don't bite that much. They're not really venomous at all. But yeah, they just primal level, man. Primal level. Anyway, Arashad, speaking of spiders.
These are dark times.
I have slain the Aphotic Queen as you requested.
I am forever in your debt, milady. Here, 300 as agreed.
I've got the option to demand more. I did find out while I was looking for how to rummage around those fucking catacombs that there is actually a karma system that I wasn't paying any attention to. So presumably these choices do make a difference. I probably modulated my karma by selling them out to the nomads, for example. Probably modulated it again by telling a lie about that. And here again, I could probably inflict negative karma on myself by doing this. Now that's a choice that apparently opens up different playthrough options for you, which makes sense, and that's kind of cool. I don't think I'm in the position right now where I would ever want to do, you know, your Paragon and villain playthroughs, but you know, I think from my point of view here, I can see Evia kind of having a reasonable relationship with this guy. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'll just go for the fair price that he's already named.
A fair price for this deed.
These are dark times.
Okay, sorry, I'm sipping my Americano here. I don't want it to go cold. But we have found his doorway out too, so we're going to let him know about that.
Your father was correct, Arashad. There is a secret exit from the catacombs. But you can't just walk out that way. The nomads will surely spot an evacuation. Someone will have to engage them while you make your escape.
Milady, I couldn't ask you to do that for us. It would be suicide.
I have little fear of death now, Arashad. Besides, you have more than adequate means to compensate me. Shall we say 2,000?
A bargain for the lives of every citizen of Thol, milady. You have a deal. Meet me at the main gate when you are ready, and I'll let you out. If the evacuation succeeds, we'll head for Kayalisar.
And if not, I'll see you in hell, Arashad.
Okay. Alright, so I guess this is the main gate. Just warps us right over here. Thank you, because I'm struggling to find shit, so obviously it's nice that they just placed me here. Okay. That's interesting. So apparently, like, I mean, I was gonna say, like, he's sending out one person. He's actually not. He's sending out a demon and, like, 3 possessed puppets. So I suppose there is a little bit of superhero stuff going on here. But yeah, that is kind of cool. Like, basically, we're just going to go out there and lay into these guys. But it's sort of, it clashes with what I originally thought, right? When we were captured by the nomads. Excuse me. I was like, well, just fucking kill them all. Like, just murder all these people, you know? We don't get to do that. This is still a pretty cool outcome, I gotta say. So, you know what? We probably have time. Let's just go out there and see what's going on. We did just drop a quick save, so let's chat with Arashad here.
What are you thinking?
Let's get her started.
I am ready. Under the circumstances, you should pay me the 2,000 now.
Of course. I have it right here. May fate be on your side, milady.
I prefer to put my trust in my magic, Arashad.
If we get killed in the catacombs now, this is all going to seem rather foolish.
Yeah, probably just be careful about spiders. There's a fuck ton of spiders. That's all I've got to say. Alright. Let's see what's in store. I mean, I guess we're basically just marching out the front gates into their siege lines. Or... looks like maybe they're just kind of recycling the map. Because isn't this largely... Well, maybe that's where we came in last time. Yeah, so it could be that we explored this, but that was previously blocked off. Okay, well, anyway...
What are you doing? You were already on your way.
My honor got the better of me.
So be it. You chose this path, and now you must see it through. Killing Tsar will end the siege. I shall not open the southern gate for you, unless he is dead. Now go, before your madness kills us both.
Okay. One quick question. Why are they evacuating if me coming out here will just end the siege? Well, I guess maybe they don't know that. Okay, I'm a little confused by this whole scenario here. So I'm coming down here to murder all of the nomads who I murdered previously, and they don't seem to be around, but I guess they're probably down here. But then if this is the case, that I can end the siege, like just, you know, one woman armying this. Oh, hello. Pleased to see you, actually. I need more soulstone energy. Like we missed a couple things when we came through here last time. I won't make that mistake again. Come on, pick up the silver. Alright, but yeah, so anyway, we kind of have this interesting situation. You know what? Speaking of picking up silver, that's silver right there. It looks like they didn't regen. I would have thought that they would actually regenerate this area's enemy count, just given the fact that we're out here supposed to be fighting off the siege. Pretty fucking quiet siege, if you ask me. But needless to say, let's go and actually track down some of these jerks. There you go. You can play with my buddy. Yeah. I've done some leveling since I was here last, and this might go poorly for you. Okay, some of them are tougher, at least a little bit. Ruin their shit, loot their silver. I'm tempted to say, okay, we got this iron gate here. Isn't that where we... Okay, well, I don't know, but we'll figure that out. And a little combat arena there, maybe. Did I miss that barrel?
I am a
Come on.
princess of the Imperial line. Nothing can stand against me.
That's adorable. She's just like breaks a barrel and then freaks out about how nothing can stand against her. No inanimate object can stand against me. My lady is truly too humble about her incredible power to open a fucking jar. Man, I guess she doesn't have to ask for help, so there's that. Okay, so we just grabbed... a book. Possibly this? Could be. No. Wasn't that. Okay, I don't know what that was. I probably should have looked. I thought that it marked the book that you just picked up. Okay, so I was about to head on over here and keep exploring areas, but now I'm just really curious about what's going on over here. Quick save. Let's try to get in the habit. Alright, this feels to me like we're about to fight a boss of some kind.
This is how you repay my mercy, Evia? You attack me?
I do not accept the justice of this siege, Tsar. Surrender now, and I may spare your life.
I do not take orders from the likes of you. You're so proud of your gladiator training guards. Prove yourselves in battle.
I had forgotten how inappropriate the voice acting was for that particular character. Okay, so presumably these are supposed to be tough guys. Oh, he's got like a little cyclone attack and shit. It's very cool. I, on the other hand, have the searing power of 1,000 suns, which is going fairly well for me. Hey, want to do a little archery duel? You're bad at it. All right.
So much for your gladiator training guards. Now, it's my turn.
All right, let's face off against this adolescent Noel.
I will punish you for your impudence, she-bitch.
You long for death, beast? I shall gladly grant you this boon.
Wow, this is... Ow. This is getting dangerously Rule 34 here. Okay, let's just drop some firepower on him. Let's actually take advantage here of having our minion out to try to light him up a bit. Oh. Okay, let's just give him a quick knockback. Alright, that's a nice one. He did well there. Gonna drop down a little AoE on him again. Yeah, man. Real mouth on you there, buddy.
That soul is mine.
Well, well,
You shall
well.
not insult me again, dog.
Thy soul is ours, Tsar.
Demon! Demon! There's a demon among us!
Damn you, Devourer. They will not let you leave now. Head for the southern gate. I will open it for you. Go. Go.
Stop them, my warriors!
Foolish beast! Your fate is ours now.
This is very confusing.
And you with your dazzling mental faculties.
All right, so I did notice that we got some items off of him. And despite...
You shall become
hold
naught
on.
but dust.
Just gonna harvest me some juicy souls right there. Okay, so since this doesn't seem to be particularly high intensity area right now, I think it's time we stopped, took a look at our new acquisition, which they've auto-socketed into the party, which is okay by me. But I have a sneaking hunch we're gonna have a fat stack of loot that we can fit this guy out with, and maybe take a look at how he levels. I'm gonna... I really didn't anticipate that we would be picking this guy up as a puppet, and now that voice acting is just gonna annoy the shit out of me. Like, look at him. And his voice is basically like this. Well now, I'm a Southern Belle. I might look a little strange. It's like basically the exact opposite of like Dr. Girlfriend, you know, where it's like the hot big titty like cartoon chick with the voice like this and a Jersey accent. You know, like it's just it's so non-fitting that it's almost like that's the comedy of this guy. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Anyway, let's see what he's got going on. That axe throw ability, he did use that against us. Yeah, and see, that's the big thing I like about that. Massive damage. Yeah, all right, whatever. We can all do that. Causing stun. I like that. Wolf Dash, we saw this as well, which is pretty cool. So it inflicts piercing damage. The axe throw inflicts slashing damage. The Howl cripples enemies around and leaves them slowed and weakened. Okay, this guy's got a lot of sort of damage output coupled with crowd control. So we got a good look at the type of shit he can do when he was fighting against us. Oh, there you go. So he actually bring in like another warrior as well. Okay, this character seems like he might be kind of cool. Even if he does want to get a little bit Rule 34 with my main character there. All right, I like this ability here. Attack speed increased. Damage dealt to enemies also heals him. Okay, I can see this guy being pretty good. Like once I have an enemy boss or something, or like a stronger opponent fixed down with a elemental summon, like a golem summon, that this guy I can get in, hop berserk, hammer away at somebody, just throw down some damage, and then switch back out once I lose pin down on the enemy, and you know, work from there. So I think what I'm gonna do, I've got 8 skill points, it's quite a bit. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull axe throw. So let's grab that. I'm gonna also grab berserk. And we are probably, so we've got double slash active. We are going to take axe throw as well. We're gonna pop berserk in. And then I'm actually just going to go straight ahead and level these abilities up. So we actually have enough to level all 3. Well, we need to wait for level 10 to upgrade Berserk. So we are going to level both of these though and increase their damage. So we'll bring him up to a little bit more to parity with the rest of the group. All right, so let's take a look at his talents. We've got 3 talents to unlock. Now I'm kind of interested here. So let's see, skills, character. All right, attack rating. Let's see that critical chance 3%, base weapon chance, agility bonus. All right, so because of his high attack rate, I would like to push his crit chance up. Obviously, reason being, if you attack a lot, you have a high crit chance, your damage is going to rise, right? Like statistically speaking. So I think what I'd like to do is find, let's see here. I believe there is, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Does he not have anything that will increase that? Increases damage dealt by attack by 5%. Agility 10. All right, well, I'm tempted to, yeah, I'm gonna give him this because he's melee. And I'm going to give him, see, he doesn't have, you know what I should do first? I know what I'm doing wrong here. What I need to do first is assign this, because this is going to unlock some of those other abilities. So we know that we want to get our endurance up to, I think, is it 20 or 30? We're going to go to 20. We're going to confirm that, and then we're going to go back here and see. Yeah, okay, so that 20 unlocks this, so we can give him the same that we have there. Now I think we also want to go with critical hits reduce. Okay, is there, do we have Fear Scarred? No. All right, so then I think we want to go here. We want to increase his agility. Okay, we're going to increase to 20, and we're just going to see what that unlocks. Precision. There we go. Critical chance, 2%. All right. So I like that. So we're going to give him that, and then we're going to actually increase this all the way to 45, and then we're going to bump this up to 30. Now this one, he's got very low, and his skill damage bonus is not going to be that important for us because most of his skills look like they are basically just attacks of some kind, right? So I'm hoping that I'm not fucking that over. Now we do need to not neglect this. He needs to have enough health to stay in the fight. So we're going to get those bonus hit points up. Okay, and we're going to call that good. All right, so he's leveled. Now the next thing we need to do is cover his shame. Deal with this nakedness he's got going. I just realized how long this video has been going on. My bad. But we may as well finish kitting this guy out, and then that'll be a great spot for us to start up next time. Okay, main hand. We finally get to use some of these items that we've been picking up. All right, so now this is one-handed blunt. I'm interested in this. He can use this, but would that in any way affect his ability to use his axe throw? We're going to have to find out, because if I look at this, this is by far the best thing that I can put in his hand right now, right? I mean, like looking at this list, I mean, okay, we got that, but look at that. Like 3% crit chance, 5% slow chance, 8 to 12 lightning damage. This is the best in slot weapon that he has. So we're going to equip that. And then we're just going to have to find out, right? So, okay, so he could go offhand here as well. So let's find what our best secondary weapon is going to be. And we should probably, man, he's got the most diverse weaponry. He could just kind of use all this stuff. But let's maybe take a look. So we've got this level 9 mace. That sounds great, but I'd love to get an axe in his offhand. What do we got here? 7% attack speed. We have the added skill damage. I don't know how much use that would be. Okay, this one looks considerably better. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so let's equip that in his offhand. So there we go. Two very grotty looking weapons, but we'll just call it good. All right. And these blunt weapons as well. Like I think it's a mace, but I don't know. I mean, vaguely hard to tell. And either way, like hopefully his abilities are all usable now. Okay, so we got a couple things here. We're pretty shitty on the armor for him. Yeah, so this one's 2 levels lower, but it's a blue, and I mean it's got slightly better defense, so we're gonna give him that. Well, he's looking a little bit cooler there. And also, again, like his fucking growls. Like, how does that in any way lead you to believe that his voice would be what it is? All right, 5% block chance, 5% blunt resist. Okay, we'll do that. Get a helmet on, cloak. Let's see what we have. Additional armor. Okay. I mean, 1 hit point per second regen. Let's just add it. I mean, that's stacks, so he's up to 3 from add-ons there, so that's good. Gloves. Wow, it's quite a barren part of the inventory. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So bear sash plus 3 endurance. Okay, maybe this is the best. Well, I don't know about that. Well, defense rating 444, survivability. Yeah, I mean, this one here just feels obviously like the best. Okay, let's see. Boots. Steel Warden boots, 49 defense. 49, but we get additional survivability here and more health regen. Okay, you know what? I might end up playing this character a bit. I'm liking how this is shaping up. That's going to be a next episode thing, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here. All right, now we've got mostly low-level shit here. Plus 10% healing power. I don't actually know what that means. I don't know whether that means heals that are used on him are increased by 10% magnitude or heals that you cast. In which case, he probably doesn't cast any heals. This gives us added damage against demons, which is actually going to be potentially useful. Yeah. Let's just take that. We don't have anything that's more universal there, so it's kind of, you know, specific, but there's that healing power stat again. I'm going to give this to him. It is his ring after all. Okay, there's bonus damage there. More healing power, casting speed. Okay, let's give him the Ring of Courage. I mean, once again, it's specific, but whatever. Okay, and there we are. We are fully equipped with Czar, our newest guy. All right.
I will taste your blood.
Very nice. Okay, the rage animation is maybe not the most wonderful thing. Nice little combo. All right. And on that note,
bring you the law of Tsar.
just the voice. I can't, because he's like, like doing all kinds of weird growling and shit in the menu, and then I will bring you the will of Tsar. I mean, I'm sure this is some kind of appeal to the furries, but like if you compare it to the others, right? Like if I switch through characters. Okay, well they're not gonna say anything, but he's the only one who seems completely off. Anyway, though, on that note, this has gone over like 15 minutes over time. So I'm going to call it here. I hope you've had a little bit of fun. We are making progress again. I love finding out that there is a karma system. There's some good options for us to actually have some impact. That's something that I was wondering about in some of the earlier videos. Are these choices making any difference? It turns out they do. That gives me a bit more of a feeling of agency about who I want Evia to be in the world, how they have agency despite the Devourer owning them as puppets. Kind of cool. There's a little bit of good stuff going on in the game. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you next time.